Welcome back to the Cook at Home Dad. My next Cook at Home Dad on the show today is my father-in-law. This is Mikey, everybody. Mikey, can you tell us a little bit about what made you, got you into being a Cook at Home Dad yourself there?
Well, I had kids. And
that helps.
That made me a dad. No, I like to eat. True. I've liked food most of my life, and so although I was born here in Illinois, we lived in Pennsylvania, we lived in California, I've lived in Texas, so I've had a lot of other influences. I visited Arizona quite a bit, and I was lucky enough to spend a year in Rome when I was going to college. So thus the hat and the interest in our dish today.
And yeah, I believe the Italian influence is here. And what are we making today?
We are making Polpettone.
Polpettone. So this is essentially a meatloaf? It's
meatloaf. I like meatloaf. American meatloaf, sometimes a little bit predictable.
Yeah.
And and it's summertime here in the Midwest, so we've been thinking of grilling an Italian sausage, and peppers and onions and other flavors like that.
An Italian twist on meatloaf.
And from what I've come to learn, that Italian meatloaf is a thing. Polpettone. Polpetti is the Italian word for meatballs.
Right.
Polpettini is little meatballs. So Polpettone is a big meatball. It's a big meatball. Yes. But
sometimes you gotta have big meatballs and little balls. You know.
As in most Italian.
I don't know if size really matters. Does size matter?
It depends on your age.
I suppose it does. That's true.
But I think from what I've found, Italian meatloaf is, like much of other Italian cooking, regional, and it's a canvas in which to create other things. So I think what I found is the Italian meatloafs are typically stuffed with something. Not just
you can make it your own and put whatever you want.
Your own, yeah, and according to what you have a taste for, what's seasonal, what.
I was just looking at some of your ingredients here. So you've got a pound of ground beef, half pound of ground pork, and a half pound of ground veal.
Yes.
And that sounds like a really nice blend.
It is, and I will give shout out to our friends at Joseph's Elegant Meats in Deli here in Geneva, Illinois. They are
Joseph Elegant Meats in Deli.
Amazing, and they're Italian, so they know where they speak. But Pat was gracious enough to walk me through the meat part of the process.
Pat's our guy at Joseph's.
Yeah.
If you're ever in the Chicagoland area and you need to get to a butcher, check out Joseph's and ask for Pat. Tell him Bill sent you.
There we go. So, and he suggested, I initially was going to stick with just the pork and the veal blend because I thought maybe that was a little bit more towards the Italian taste, if you will.
Yeah.
But he suggested the beef as kind of the base.
Nice.
And they were extraordinarily helpful in counseling me through that, and also they prepared this beautiful
it looks awesome
hunk of meat.
I'm excited.
And they ground it all together, so there's no blending, or we won't have to do that.
Even better.
It's all ready to go.
One less step.
Yeah. So
we got a few other things here. We've got breadcrumbs, which you have soaked in this Frascati, right?
Right. Frascati is a white wine from the village of Frascati that's just southeast of Rome. And my most fond memory of this wine is sitting in the Piazza del Pantheon 22 years ago.
Oh yeah.
The day after Christmas, eating outside and drinking a chilled bottle of
Were there roasted chestnuts in the air?
In the air, roasted chestnuts and espresso. It was.
There's nothing better than that.
No, and outside al fresco was really.
That's a treat.
Yeah. So sadly, we did come back from that trip.
Right.
So, but
all good things must come to an end.
So, but the breadcrumbs, we might say a word about the breadcrumbs.
These are fun. These are fun breadcrumbs.
These are local breadcrumbs from this very kitchen.
Will not find these in the store. These are my sourdough breadcrumbs. Each loaf. If you've been watching my channel at all, you know that there's sourdough bread stuff on there. I make my own sourdough bread. But these sourdough bread is resistant to mold, So when it dries out, they make the best breadcrumbs in the world, in my mind, I really feel.
And the breadcrumbs love the Frascati too. So.
And they soaked it right up. This is brilliant.
Yes, we hope so.
I'm very excited.
Me too.
All right, well, shall we get started?
Let's go.
Let's do it. Well, howdy. Well, this is a first for me today. I got myself a guest.
Hi, Gary.
Hi there, Mikey.
How are you?
Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for asking.
I couldn't help but notice that there was an egg cracked back there that was quite... was that on purpose? You did that on purpose? Who did that? Was that the cook at home dad that did that?
The chef.
Oh, man. He'll never hear the end of that.
Indeed.
That's ridiculous. What are you mixing together there, Mikey?
Mixing a meatloaf.
Oh, man.
Polpettone.
Are you massaging that meat there?
Yes, indeed.
Those are some nice handwork you got going there.
Thank you.
It's a thing of beauty. That's what I'd call it. Wow. This is an Italian-style meatloaf?
Yes, sir.
Polpettone.
In the cast iron pan.
Oh, is that a lodge?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I love everything done in a lodge. It's beautiful. Oh, what's that?
That's mortadella.
Mortadella. Is that some sort of bologna?
Sort of.
Yeah. I got bell peppers and...
What bologna wishes it was.
Ah, interesting. Oh, more meat.
More meat.
You can't ever go wrong with more meat.
No, sir.
Look at that. Oh, my goodness.
More meat.
What kind of meat is that?
That's prosciutto. Prosciutto di Parma.
Oh, man. That is wondrous.
Dust with some herbs.
Look at that. That is wonderful. Oh, what are you doing now?
I'm gonna cook it.
Oh, I bet this is gonna turn out amazing. Oh, are you kidding me?
No,
are you kidding me? I don't... Oh, my goodness.
Polpettone.
Polpettone. Italian meatloaf. And now, it's time for the best part.
Manja.
Now we get to manja. Oh, look at that gooey, cheesy goodness.
That's a nice.
That is excellent.
That's pretty good.
It's really good.
Pretty good.
Holy cow. There's so much flavor going on in there.
It's not your mother's meatloaf.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God. This is good.
It's really good. Nice work.
Thank you.
That was delicious. Here it is, you guys. Polpettone. This is Mikey's recipe. Italian style meatloaf. You'll be able to find it at www.cookathomedad and obviously here on YouTube. Nice work, Mikey.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is awesome. And we've got a little bit of a Frascati
Aha.
to wash it down.
Chin chin.
Chin chin. This is excellent.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I can't believe we ate the whole thing.